All right, Dephney, you are the principal of the school. Will you tell us the name of your school?
Yes, the name of our school is Paulos Ngobeni Primary.
And how many students do you have in your school?
Okay, we have 773 learners.
And teachers?
And 22 educators, 4 practitioners, and 4 non-teaching staff. And this school started in 1983. So, and most of the parents are not working and are failing to pay the school fees for their kids.
Alright.
What is your school fees?
No, we are no longer paying.
Okay.
Now we depend on the Section 21 funds, yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Because parents don't have enough to
Yeah.
give to the school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the school is from
Yes, it's from grade R to grade 7.
Grade R to 7.
Yes.
And what hours is your school day?
Okay, it's 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yes, we start at 8:20 to 8 and we knock off at 2 o'clock. Then that extra 30 minutes is for learners to do their homework until 2:30.
And then how do they go home?
They just walk.
They just walk?
Yes.
And do you have any after school activities that they do?
Yes. We have learners who are playing soccer and others are playing netball.
So then they practice that after school?
Yes, they practice after school, but not every day.
Alright, and your teachers, how do they prepare for the school day? Do they do preparation? Do they do lesson plans, or how do you prepare for your school day?
Okay, they prepare their lessons in groups, because when educators who are teaching languages, they prepare their lessons together. Those who are teaching social studies, they also prepare their lessons together so that they can know their learning outcomes and the assessment standards that they are going to teach.
So that they can all do the same thing?
Yes, so that they can do the same thing.
So tell me what subjects do you have?
Okay, I'm teaching art and culture, grade 6 and 4.
Arts and culture, yes?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And what else?
Pardon?
What else?
No, I'm also, I teach one learning area.
But tell me all the subjects that you teach in the school.
Okay, in the school.
Teachers.
Okay, we have language. That is our home language, and first additional language is English. We have maths, natural science, EMS, art and culture, technology.
What is EMS?
Life orientation.
What is EMS?
It's economic. EMS, and that is economic management studies, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
And do your kids have a break during the day?
Yes.
Playtime?
But to start with the long break, because the department indicated that our learners have to eat before 10 o'clock.
So then you feed them during the break?
Yes, we feed them during the break or maybe before the break.
So you feed all 773 students?
Yes, because we are not the one preparing the foods. We have volunteers at the kitchen. So when they're done with the preparation, they take food to our different classes. So for the educators, it's just to serve the learners in their respective classrooms.
And tell us about the food that you feed them. What do you give them?
Okay, the food that our learners eat, we get from the Department of Education, is meal, stamp, vegetables, and fish.
Alright, so the students, they don't get food at home, or do they still get food at home?
Some.
Yeah, some of them.
Yes, some of them. But most of them, they depend on our nutrition project.
Yes.
Yes.
And can you tell me what does hesc do to help you at school, the whole project? What does it mean to you?
Okay. Yeah, it means lots to us. Because without them, it means we cannot do anything. Because as a school, we don't have enough fund, or maybe we don't have enough resources. So they rescue us in most of the cases. Like now, we have the computers in our computer center. It's because of them. We also have trees around the school. Those trees are donated by the Hoedspruit Endangered Species Center.
Yes.
And we also have the kumbi behind the grade 1 classroom. It's because of the Hoedspruit Endangered Species Center. It means without them, we cannot go far.
Yes.
So, but when we are together, we can do a lot of things. Even our learners,
Yes.
yes, we can. When we work with them, it means we can manage to reach our vision and mission statement, objectives and goals of the school.
Okay, can you tell us what's your mission statement? Do you know your mission statement?
Yes, I know it is to provide a sustainable lifelong quality education to our learners through educative teaching and learning.
Oh, that is so good. Daphne, tell me, what grade level do you take to the Hoedspruit Endangered Species Center to?
Come again?
What grade level do you take
Okay,
there
we
for
take
for a field trip?
Yes, we take grade 4 class.
Oh, grade 4.
Yes, 12 of them in 1 month. So for the art and culture, it's just a selection from grade 4 to 7. The one who are good in art and culture. There are also 12.
All
So
right.
what exactly do they do then? They go after hours for that, or do they go in school time?
Okay, they go during school hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, because they usually take them at 8 o'clock and they come back at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Do you give
Yeah.
them assignment when they get back to see if they paid attention there, or?
Yes, when they come back, we used to give them homework. Like sometimes when they go, you find that we are busy with exam. So it means when they come back, they have to write that paper.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then also for the art and cultures, because that's two different sides. The one is basically educating, you go through the center, you learn more about the animals, you go through the center. And then the grade 6, they do the arts in the educational center.
Yes.
At the Endangered Species Center.
Yes.
So that art and culture, that's a recent project, and that's now going on for the last year. The last one, the arts. That's not a for how long? I think it's about a year, 2 years.
So much
It's a
closer.
year
Last
now.
class, so a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you think that's valuable for the children?
Yes, it's very valuable. Yes, for the children, because now those kids who are going to the center, when coming to creative art, even to is creative art, they're very much, they're very good.
You've got children that's very talented. The things
Yes,
I
we do.
saw coming from there.
Yes.
That's very good.
And some of the learners now are in grade 8.
In grade 8 now.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
And they're doing well.
And they're doing well.
Yes.
Daphne, do you know what Skype is?
Yes, she explained to me.
Would you love to communicate with our students after hours, maybe like at 2:30 or at the latest at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Will there be a few kids left that we can share some information and they can see one another? And
Yes. Yeah, we can do that.
Even from
Because
the
when
center.
we share information, it means we can know what the learners and educators are doing in America. We can also implement some of the things here in our school.
yes.
Even your students can also learn something from our learners.
Yes, and do you think they will be able to maybe have a class for a pen pal, and they can write little notes, and you know, they can help you, and you can mail it to the US, and we can mail it back to you, where the kids write letters to one another and draw a picture or what.
Yes, we can assist them. We can start with their parents, because we have to inform their parents first.
Okay.
So that they must know that after school they won't come home, they will go straight to Hoedspruit Endangered Species. After that is then that we can take them
Yes.
to their homes.
So what grade level do you think will be the best to communicate in English with our students?
Okay, I think the grade 7 and 6.
Yes.
Yes, because we have learners who are good when coming to language.
All
They
right.
can communicate
In English.
with, yeah,
Oh, that will be great.
yeah.
Okay. And
Because we can even select the educators who will assist them. Like now, when they come to Cheetah Project, they communicate with them with English.
Oh, that is,
Yes, they don't have any problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that
Even the grade 4 learners, some of them.
would you like to meet my principal and maybe say, communicate with him also for a few minutes
Skype.
on Skype?
Yes.
That would be great. You can share ideas, and you can, you know, tell him more about what we do here in Africa. And you know, they can tell you more about what they do. I think for you, maybe as a principal, you know, that might be quite nice. And we can do all that from the Endangered Species Center. You know, we can do the Skype from there, and we can even afterwards let the children write their little letters, you know, to their friend in the States. And we will, you know, take that on. We can mail that, and when we receive letters back from Anita, you know, we'll do maybe also once a month.
Yeah, we
Dephney?
can do that. I don't think we can have a problem, because we have educators who are
willing
willing
to
to
do.
go extra mile.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
And you are also a principal who are willing to go an extra mile.
Yes, I
That
can
is-
also go extra mile, because if you don't know something, it means you have to learn.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That chart that you have up there, is that the birthdays of your teachers?
Yes, of our teachers.
Oh, all right. Dephney, thank you very much. And Dephney made us some nice tea and apples that we're going to share with you now. And Dephney, I see you got a nice little laptop over here. Can you tell us more about this one?
Okay, I got this laptop in Cape Town. We're in SAPA conference, that is South African Principals Association conference. So during break, we used to go around to see what's taking place. So when we go to some of the centers, because they display books and other things, they say we must leave our names and our address and everything. So when we go back to the conference, they just pick up one paper. So I was surprised when they call the one who's going to receive a laptop is Dephney Makubele.
So that was a lucky draw.
Yes, yes, it's from Lucky Draw.
So you know how to work with the laptop and everything?
Yes, I know how to work with the laptop. Everything concerning the school and my family is here. When the circuit or maybe the district phone me, I don't come to the school. I just open my laptop and give them the information.
Oh, good.
Even when I want to network to Google, I just open my laptop so that I can get a lot of information.
All right, so I will also send you a link so that you can go onto our school's website and you can see, you know, what is going on over there.
Okay, no
All right.
problem. I can be very much thankful. It's like now, because on the 18th we are going to talk about Mandela.
Yes,
For me, it's just to Google here.
yes.
So I will get all the the biography of Mandela so that
Yes.
I can prepare my speech.
Yes.
Yes.
And then once we get going with the communication, maybe your teachers can tell, you know, also compare Mandela to Dr. Martin Luther King. That also did the same thing that Mandela did, and then we can work together like that.
Okay.
All right.
So another thing that I want to ask is that when we start with the networking and everything, I don't know if maybe it will be possible maybe to request you through the Hoedspruit Endangered Species to assist us maybe to raise funds, because we don't have an admin block and other stuff so that we can
Do something.
yes
like
do
that.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we can do. I know there are also now students coming over in the next student program as well that wants to look at projects with you at the school.
Okay.
So I think Corin and Jandre will also be in contact with you during the next, program which starts next week.
Okay.
I don't know if they've been in contact with you, but that also they would like to get involved, and also with building, new things for you.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, what we can do also at some stage again, Daphne, is just have a chat again to what is your wish list. Usually Corin sends that through to me, and then we add that on our website. So for people just to see, what their needs are. Because people do ask, or they don't know how to ask. So if it's on the website, they can just have a look. And what we might be, see if, we can do something like that is also to open up maybe a Facebook page for Paulos Ngobeni Primary School. And then activities that happen here, if you see a nice thing, happening, and you can just add, we're friends with the Endangered Species Centre. If they go there, we link all that. So we can assist with that as well for you to set up. We get a nice profile picture, and then of all the classes, we put pictures up there for them. So we can look at things like that as well.
What is selling, but I should.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine, and you, ma'am?
I'm good.
Okay, that one is not there.
Say again?
It's not there.
Nosle.
Not there.
Nosle.
Yes.
And you made us
It's
a nice
one of
tea?
our general workers. They are the one who are keeping our school very clean and our garden.
No, you must come in. You don't stay. That's right.
And
Okay.
yeah. And the Hoedspruit Endangered Species also donated mugs
Yes.
and a kettle for
Kettle
us.
for
Yes.
you.
So the only thing is that
The other teachers just love their
the other teachers love their
Love
classes
their
well.
classes.
Yes.
Then I'm cross for principal. I say, "Ooh, that lady, I can use their cup today, but
No,
just look."
just look.
Yeah.
They don't share with us.
Yeah.